I'm Marleigh.
And I'm Tess.
And welcome, friends, to Book Emporium, where a pair of neurodivergent bitches ADHD-splain books to you. If you don't know yet what we do on this podcast, we summarize smutty books for each other's listening pleasure.
And today, Marleigh has read a book. I have no idea what it is or what it's about, so I'm going into this blind, and my bestie is going to tell me all about this fun book that she read.
I am so excited for today's episode. I cannot tell you how much.
The smile on her face right now is terrifying.
I'm so excited. Today we have a visual aid.
Oh,
and
good God.
It's an audio podcast, so we will have to upload photos for you guys to see what I'm talking about.
I'll describe whatever I'm looking at.
You will describe it.
Okay.
I am so excited for this. So, to announce to everybody, on today's episode, I will be covering Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon.
I think I've passed by these covers.
Yes.
And I'm really excited. They're very blue.
Yes. Because the men are blue.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's a good reason to have a blue cover.
It is. It is. Ice Planet Barbarians. This one is the first in a series of novels that center around the same cast, but have different featured characters in each story. So it's like an anthology series in a way. For those of you who have not read Ice Planet Barbarians, this is going to contain many spoilers. It's up to you if you would like to keep listening and, like Tess, go into it blind. For those of you who have read it, get ready for a really mediocre retelling of this wonderful book.
Oh, okay. You do a great job retelling
Thank
books.
you. I
to me.
appreciate it.
I'm fully expecting to run, not walk, to my nearest bookstore to buy this after you tell me about it.
I certainly hope so, and I hope that the rest of you who have not heard it but are choosing to listen today will also enjoy it. Ice Planet Barbarians is a science fiction romance series about human women who are abducted by aliens for nefarious purposes, but crash land on an ice planet filled with blue-skinned alien barbarians. The women have to adapt to survive in this frozen landscape with another species that seems all too eager to assist.
Oh, I'm already on board. I mean, love me some aliens.
And these are fun aliens. I think they're my faves of all the alien romances that I've read. They're pretty amazing.
Like, listen, we've both read our fair share of alien romances, and if you're saying these are top tier aliens, I'm really excited.
In my personal purview.
Out of curiosity,
yeah.
How many books are in this anthology?
Oh my gosh. I actually don't know. I should have looked this up ahead of time. At least 10.
Okay.
If not more. I have read the first 2, and then I stopped because we were talking about doing this podcast. It takes a lot of time to read through these and write at the same time.
Yeah.
So I wanted to stop before I went too far into it. But they are very addictive to read. They're very quick reads.
I'm not going to lie here. I am a sucker, a huge sucker for anything with barbarian in the title. I don't care how long the title is. My sister's cousin's wedding ended with the barbarian marrying me instead. Like, whatever the deal is, some of these titles get out of control. I'm immediately sold.
A Planet of Ice and Barbarians by Sarah J. Maas.
Yes, exactly. The second there's a barbarian in the title, I'm a quick sell.
Hell yeah. Well, I think you're going to enjoy this one. So for our content index today, there is shaking consent. There is an essay scene earlier in the book. There is, of course, sexual content and descriptions of being held captive. For a full list of content information, please see the author's website and the note at the beginning of the book. Ruby Dixon does a really good job of providing all of these details, so feel free to visit that page and you will be able to see all of that information before we dive in today. Book 1 kicks off with our main character, Georgie, who's a drive-through bank teller just trying to dissociate after a day of being a customer service rep, when she wakes up to find herself being kidnapped by little green men.
Oh.
Very violent awakening. She's thrown into a cage on a ship with several other women where they're being guarded by huge, terrifying, and very violent orange-skinned aliens with basketball-shaped heads. They call them the basketball heads.
Okay.
So they don't know what species of alien they are. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Georgie is warned immediately by another woman, Kira, not to cry out because the basketball heads will retaliate if she does. There is a scene early in the story where one of the women is assaulted by both of these alien guards, and there's reference to this happening again with another one. I won't go into detail for everybody's benefit here, but I just want to make that crystal clear up front that this does happen very early in the story.
So big threats
Yes.
happening to these women.
Very dangerous, very frightening.
Okay.
And they're being kept in this cage. So there are 6 other women who are being kept in tubes in sleep stasis that are also on this ship. And Kira tells Georgie that they were probably the only intended kidnappees, but the aliens got greedy and decided to take more, hence their group that's being held in this cage on board the ship. So this unfortunately means that Georgie and company are less valuable because the women in sleep stasis were the original targets, and the women, including Georgie's group, are spares. So this is just extra for them, presumably to be sold.
They know that anything that happens to them is possibly
100%.
We don't give a crap.
Nobody cares, right?
Super fun position to be in.
Terrible fun times for them.
Oh, okay, cool. We could get sold for parts. No big deal.
Yeah, that's fine. After a week of being trapped on the ship, Georgie and 2 other women, Kira and Liz, decide to try and formulate a plan to escape. Kira has a headpiece attached to her ear that allows her to understand the aliens, so they decide that she's the most valuable one and they have to shield her from any potential violence from the guards.
I should have asked this earlier. Is this a slightly futuristic society for the humans as well?
No, not from what I can tell. The aliens have installed this on Kira.
Okay,
the aliens
they just
put it on her.
installed it. Okay,
So,
because
yeah.
otherwise I was, we knew about aliens?
No. It's definitely, it's a surprise to everybody in the story.
It's true, wake up. Oh, now there are aliens, and also I am their captive.
Exactly. Because they decide that Kira is the most valuable, Georgie agrees to be the sacrificial lamb, and to get the guard's attention, she spits on him.
Okay.
The other women were supposed to close ranks around her, but rather than going through with that plan, they get cold feet and kind of abandon Georgie to defend herself.
Poor Georgie.
Poor Georgie, who is just...
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Can't we have some solidarity if we're dealing with...
Women supporting women.
I mean, I'm not here to say anybody's traumatic situation. Everybody deals with it differently.
True,
but it is a little bit, okay, we're all going to fight the baddies together. And everybody's, yeah, you start. And then you turn around and there's no one behind
The room
you.
is empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's gone.
Cobwebs and tumbleweeds. Yeah.
Georgie tries to dump the shit bucket that they've all been using in this terrible ship on the guard. But while this is in motion, Kira gets a transmission that says, detachment commencing, and the ship lurches. Georgie grabs the guard's gun in the scuffle and beats him to death with the butt of it and then barfs because gross.
Hell yeah, Georgie.
Poor Georgie,
I love a badass woman.
She's amazing.
I love
we
a
love her.
revenge.
So she kicks some ass. The intercom says in alien language, prepare for re-entry, which means that they're about to crash, and everything goes black. In the distance, a bunch of blue aliens celebrate as a caboodle of pussy rains from the sky. When Georgie comes to, 2 of the women have unfortunately died, but everybody else is alive, albeit very banged up from the crash.
Okay, and sleep stasis ladies?
Still in sleep stasis.
Okay, cool.
So they have not woken up. And it turns out that the alien abductors have dumped their cargo in a safe location for retrieval at another date because something was going fucky with the ship. And that location, tragically, is not Earth.
Yeah.
They have no idea where they are. What they can tell is that it's snowing and that they're breathing, which means that this planet they're on has oxygen. Very important.
Okay.
They take inventory and find that they've got a week's worth of food and water and not much else. The women in the pods, they cannot wake them, obviously, because that would be even less food and water for them. So for resource purposes, they have to leave them in there. And the women look to Georgie for what to do because this is all apparently her responsibility. You killed the guard. You did such a good job.
You did a great job. Thanks for taking charge. Sorry we didn't support you. Also, now everything is on your shoulders. Bank teller.
Yes, literally. Drive-through bank teller. This is all on you now.
Honestly, if I was going to pick a customer service job that would prepare me to fight other people, I probably would pick drive-through bank teller of a I give no shits personality.
That or pharmacist.
Pharmacist, yes.
Pharmacists out there, I feel like you guys deal with some shit. You would be able to fight aliens. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Pretty much anybody in customer service, baristas. I will say I agree with you.
Yeah.
A bank teller, you deal with some nonsense.
Like, in the sense of pharmacists, they deal with medications and sensitive information. Same with bank tellers. The level of heat that people go through when you're dealing with their money. And be like,
man.
What do you mean I can't deposit this check from 98 years ago that doesn't have my name on it? I feel like she's seen a few bulletproof glass throwdowns.
Yes, absolutely. She's been through it.
Yeah.
The women look to Georgie. She decides that she's going to go scouting. They strip the dead guard's clothes off so Georgie isn't going out into the snow in shorty pajamas, which she has been wearing for the past week.
For a week?
A week. All of them are in the same clothes they were kidnapped in. It was just like a terrible, awful situation.
Yeah, you're like, I'm in my yellow bunny pajamas.
Pretty much.
And that's it. Welcome to the winter.
Yeah, get ready, bitch. The others help her climb out of the top of the ship. And when she makes it outside, she sees that the planet has 2 suns. So again, definitely not Earth. And it reminds her of a Star Wars planet called Hoth, but somebody else is, well, it's not technically Hoth. So they nickname it Not Hoth.
I don't know who somebody else is, but I love, we're in a life or death, literal alien kidnapping situation, and somebody is pushing up their glasses and being like, well, actually.
I'm pretty sure it's Liz.
Not Hoth.
I'm pretty sure it's Liz who says that, and Liz is a character. She's interesting. You don't get to see a lot of her in this book, but the second book is hers.
Okay, good.
So you get to learn more about her then.
As a person who has been accused and guilty of many a well, actually, I find some solidarity. I also love that they're just, let's boost this girl out of the sunroof like it's a convertible. Go Periscope, check around.
Bye.
They're really putting Georgie out there.
They
she
really
must
are.
have some take no prisoners energy where she's fairly badass.
She is from Florida.
Oh, also,
A Florida bank teller. This bitch is tough.
she's racking up street cred as you talk. It's just, how
just
could
gets
we
cooler.
make her more take charge badass? Oh, we'll make her from Florida too. Okay, well, she's fought off some meth heads. I get it.
She's fought off meth heads. She has wrestled gators with her bare hands. I am confident.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
She's done it all.
Yeah, she's basically lived through the apocalypse anyway. We're good.
That's just a normal day in Florida.
Yeah. Speaking from 2 people who have not lived in Florida.
I've never even been to Florida, but I would love to.
I got stranded in an airport in Florida once because the planes were like, oh, we can't figure out how to make planes work. And I was, yeah, that tracks. That's it's a vibe.
Yeah.
And this is where I get all of my information from.
Yeah, that's all you know about Florida. It's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
the airport. You know what? That's a good assessment.
Yeah. And like fighting people for the one bus that goes to the hotel that they put you up in 20 minutes away that you can't get to.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Again, it's a little bit of a bias.
Well, good job, Florida.
Yeah.
We love you. So the landscape is pretty barren, save for some crystal-like mountains in the distance, and Georgie sets out to try and find help from some hopefully friendly local aliens. She has no idea what she's getting into. Of course, like I said, she is unequipped to handle the snow as a Floridian. It's going to be tough for her to trudge around in the cold, but they have elected her as their leader, and she's going to do it.
You have a week's worth of food and water. You have to do something. The other option is doing nothing. And
Exactly.
that's not something we do.
No.
We take charge.
We are doers.
Yes. Agency. It's important.
Georgie wanders to what look like trees and finds out that they're these multicolored feather-looking things. They're not normal trees. And she finds a stream and goes to pull on a frond, only to find out it's attached to an alien anglerfish type thing that almost eats her.
Oh, God.
So she screams and runs away without trying to touch the water again.
Sounds reasonable.
Unfortunately, while she's fleeing, she stumbles directly into a snare that turns her upside down in one of the feather trees, her feet tied together, and because she's not Luke Skywalker, she has no idea how to get out of it. Unlike other media that doesn't address the fact that hanging upside down makes you pass out, Georgie actually does lose consciousness.
You know what? I love some realism.
Yeah, some
in
realism.
in our fantasy.
And as she's losing consciousness, she sees this creature that she can barely make out beginning to approach her. Whatever set the snare has noticed that she is in it and has come to get her.
Yeah, it's intelligent and you are potentially food.
Yes.
So her day.
Her day
is great. Her week's been wonderful. This is ultimate sarcasm talking, in case you couldn't tell.
Just in case. The next chapter is told from the point of view of Vectel, the hunter that set the snare that captured Georgie. And of three things, Vectel was absolutely positive. First, he has no clue what Georgie is, other than that she's female. Second, his inner being is vibrating at the sight of Georgie. And third, he is unconditionally and irrevocably horny for her.
Oh, yay. I love him already.
He's wonderful.
He seems great. I don't know much, but I know that's a woman. Like, good for you.
I know a woman when I see one.
She doesn't look like me, but I know a woman.
Because Vectel has something within him that he refers to as his kui, which isn't much of a spoiler to tell y'all that a kui is a symbiotic creature that lives in all of the aliens on Ice Planet Barbarians.
Describe further, please.
It's the symbiote that all of them have to take on, and it's like a little worm thing. I'll get into exactly how they find it and how they get it into their bodies a little bit later. But even the children, when children are born, they do not have it in them. They need to get one because they will not survive on this planet without it. It's the air is technically breathable, but only for a certain period of time.
Okay.
Without the kui, you will die on Not Hoth. So very important for them to have it. His kui also tells Vectel that Georgie, this strange little alien, is his mate.
So his inner kui is a funny word. I'm going to laugh about it probably a lot.
I hope I'm pronouncing it right because I did not listen to this on audiobook. So if everybody is screaming and throwing their phones in rage because I mispronounced this, I do apologize. But
you know what?
That's my understanding.
At the same time, I think there is a certain charm to hearing and or mispronouncing fantasy names because it is whatever it is in your head. And when you're reading it the first time, I like kui. Kui is hilarious. I'm like, my kui calls to you.
My kui calls to your kui. The kui in me recognizes the kui in you.
Oh, there's a song here. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
We'll find it. The way that he's able to tell is his kui does something called resonating, which essentially sounds like a purr, apparently. In my mind, it sounds like the Mogwai song from Gremlins. Okay. Ooh.
Fabulous.
That's probably wrong. He immediately picks her up, takes her out of the snare, and takes her to a hunting cave so he can start a fire for her. There he examines her body, very delighted by the strange sight of her pubic hair and the fact that she's basically bald everywhere and free of ridges to define her muscles. And also, she doesn't have a tail.
Which is sexy in this world.
Rare on Not Hoth.
Oh, my. Differences are fun, I guess. I love the idea of him being like, ooh, pubic hair.
Me like you.
Yeah. Like,
Vectel like
this
you.
This is fun.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
So even though she's not Sakui, which is what his species of alien is, Vectel knows for a fact that she's his mate and is overwhelmed by the urge to mate with her. So he decides to use this opportunity to eat her out.
As you do. This is a very Sleeping Beauty moment. Listen, I caught her. I'm going to start. That's okay. A little bit, it's questionable, but
right.
We're moving right along.
This is obviously a non-consenty part of the story, which can be a little rough for some, hence why I brought it up at the beginning in the content index. The author actually did address this at the beginning of the book and said that she'd been kind of on a big dark romance kick that informed a lot of her writing at the time that she wrote Ice Planet Barbarians. So we switch back to Georgie's POV, and she wakes up to find that a blue-gray alien with horns, black lion's mane-like hair, and glowing blue eyes is eating her out, and she is not mad about it.
No, she's been having a really rough go of it.
I was going to say, she has the thought that she should protest, but she's, well, this is the first good thing that's happened to me in a couple of weeks, so maybe I should just lean in.
I kind of feel this is very justified in the, you've had a bad time, and somebody's going down on you. I've been on the verge of death for so long. Let's just have fun.
Let's just enjoy ourselves.
Let's be okay for a minute.
Vectel, going down on her, finds her clit in record timing with his ridged, that's right, ridged tongue.
Oh, Oh, well, hello.
Oh, well, hello.
Oh, well, hello, Creative Anatomy. For those of you who don't know, that is a search tab that's available on some websites.
That's an AO3 tag.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. Absolutely.
After she climaxes, he's down to clown, but Georgie's, whoa, hold it, cowboy, and ninja kicks him in the chest, and then regrets it because it only hurts her leg to do so because he is solid. He's a solid man.
Big boy.
Georgie is immediately scared that he's going to retaliate because she's like, shit, I just kicked him. But Vectol is a cinnamon roll, and mainly he's just upset that she's flinching from him because it means somebody's hurt his mate before.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like, why are you scared?
And
I'm here to love you.
Yeah. Poor baby.
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
Who did this to you?
Yes.
She has 5 fingers to his 4. She is much smaller than him, and he's trying to communicate with her and find out why she was out here by herself. But obviously, they do not speak the same language.
No, she does not have the implanted headset.
With some charades, she manages to give him her name, which he has kind of a hard time pronouncing and is very cute. He pronounces it Shorshi.
And listen, ridges are hard to talk. That mouth is not made for speaking.
No, absolutely not.
What that mouth do? Not talk.
She manages to give him her name and communicate that she's hungry. Vectol, who is 7 feet tall and absolutely yoked, by the way, does take out some food for her, but it's gross and inedible. She can't bring herself to eat it. And the...
Here, do you want my gloop? I love you.
She's like, I'm good, pass. The Sakui have very large, sharp canines, so he chalks this up to her having small teeth and all of these physical injuries. He's like, oh, she's just hurt. She can't eat it because she's hurt.
Her teeth don't work. I'm going to have to pre-chew this.
Spit it into your mouth like a baby bird.
Whatever I have to do, I love you.
I love you so much.
Insta love.
They fall asleep in the cave, and Vectol does not touch her again. He leaves her be. The next morning, Georgie's feeling guilty and really worried about the other women and how they must be freezing and starving while she's getting her pussy licked by a hot alien. But she can barely walk from exhaustion, so Vectol gives her a piggyback ride down the mountain to help her find something to eat.
Okay.
And she's like, I really have nothing to offer them at this point because I don't even know what this is yet. I can't even eat the food that he's offered me. There's nothing I can do, so she's going to stick with him for the moment. Problem is, where they're going hunting is the opposite direction from where the ship is. But again, she has to concede. She's close to collapsing from hunger and has nothing to offer them. So she lets Vectol take her to the hunting grounds where there's other predatory animals like snowcats who don't eat Sakui but might eat her. So he has to keep her safe.
Yeah, she's a little bit smaller than his 7 feet.
So he catches a rodent for her, which he expects her to eat raw. And even though she does not want to, she makes herself because she's starving.
Yeah, he's like a cat. Like, here's this dead mouse that I found for you because you can't hunt for yourself.
I love you.
Take it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Thank you so much. You're such a good hunter.
I'm so glad you left this on my shoes. Yay.
He takes her to the stream where the anglerfish live, but he throws some berries in it that make them swim away. And Georgie manages to explain to Vectol that she wants to take a bath because she is filthy, living in the same shorty pajamas for a week on a terrible, filthy ship with disgusting aliens and everything. So, she needs a bath. He bathes with her. She sees his massive dick, shocking nobody he's hung.
I mean, at 7 feet, it's just proportional.
It's just proportional, exactly. And
it's just proportional to have like a 1.5 foot long dong.
And like his tongue, the dick is blue and has ridges. The aliens' penises are described as having a, quote, spur at the top, which I did not, I have a very vivid imagination, I like to think, but I didn't have the right imagination for. So I went a Googling, and now my algorithm is fucked by looking it up. But since I had to see it, so do you, and this is what it's supposed to look like, and this is where our visual aid comes in. I'm going to show Tess the picture of the dildo.
Fabulous. Who makes this, by the way? Some company has made an Ice Planet Barbarian dildo, clearly.
If you guys are curious, I found it on a website called Deep Fantasies.
Love it.
That's what it's called. I cannot personally vouch for them. I have not ordered anything from them, but if you are into alien or monster dick, they're the site for you. They've got it all.
Okay, so I'm going to look at this, and we have what appears to be, for lack of a better phrase, a regular-ish penis.
Yes.
complete with ridges. I think we can not like sharp ones, but ribbed for her pleasure status going all the way down. And then at the top, honestly, I would describe it instead of as a spur as a mini dick.
That's what I thought too.
Like a 1 inch long, half an inch wide or so.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny, smaller extra phallus.
Yes.
That, considering the placement, is, I feel like it'll rub in a great way.
I think that it is perfectly suited for someone with a clitoris to enjoy.
If you have a clitoris, then that looks like it's going to be a fun time.
It would be a good time for you. It would be a good time found for all, honestly.
And fingers crossed, I don't know if I'm jumping ahead, but God, I really hope resonance means actual vibration. That would be really great. But if not, then we'll suffice.
Georgie teaches Vectal how to kiss, since aliens don't really do that, and he's into it. He likes it. She also teaches him how to pronounce her name, and he gets it right. So he's not calling her Shorshi anymore. He's calling her Georgie.
Great. And that would actually require some teaching, because he's got sharp teeth.
Yes, exactly.
Tongue's in my mouth, not in yours.
Georgie's still thinking about the other women, though, and essentially tells him, hey, we can absolutely fuck if you take me up that mountain.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down. You just got to take me up the mountain.
I've seen what you've had to display.
I'm interested.
and I've sampled the services.
Trade offer. Vectal does seem to understand this, but he takes her to another cave, and she's, oh, for fuck's sake. So she tries to storm off and accidentally falls into a den where there are these Yeti-like creatures called Metlaks that try to kill her, and Vectal has to rescue her.
The charades aspect of this is making it hard.
Very difficult for them to communicate. And he's, again, very confused as to why she's even here.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you are so helpless in this environment. You have no hair.
How are you my mate?
Where have you come from?
How are you destined for me when you're useless?
Very useless.
All of your Florida skills are not useful here.
He hunts for more food for her and gets her to go into the cave because he's, you kindly fucking idiot. You need to kind of stick with me because I know what I'm doing
My
here.
useless mate.
My poor, sweet, innocent little baby mate who has no idea what she's doing.
If we could just, for her own safety, you should chain her up. But I feel like she's going to be big mad about that. So here we are.
He knows better, but, he can't overpower her, but he chooses not to.
Yeah.
And
he's nice.
He gets her more food, and while they're cuddled up in the cave and Georgie's kind of farming his body heat, she decides she's in the mood for some mating.
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's go.
Let's absolutely jump into it. Vectal, of course, is into it. They take their clothes off. She sees his tail again and is soups into it.
Oh, his tail is exciting, too.
His tail is exciting. He goes down on her another time, and then they fuck, and all those ridges on his dick are apparently fantastic feeling. Like you said, ribbed for her pleasure.
Yes.
Georgie thinks that because they're different species, he can't get her pregnant. Vectal, on the other hand, is stoked to be a daddy, so that will be fun for them to figure out later.
Yeah, admittedly, I would be no way in hell is that going to be even something that I have to worry about.
Meanwhile, in the background, Vectal is knitting baby booties, and he's like,
yay! Finally, I've gone from having no mate to potentially being daddy in a day.
In a day. It's amazing. He's so happy.
He seems so cute.
He really is. Like I said, he's a cinnamon roll. The next morning, while Vectal's checking his traps for food, he finds a dead human and finally figures out why Georgie is so desperate to go up the mountain. He's
no.
Shit. This is why. There's other people, and she's trying to tell me that she wants to get to them.
Yeah, it could be her family. Like, he doesn't know shit about shit.
Has no idea.
Is this one of the previously dead humans, or is this a new dead human?
This is a new dead human.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Our numbers, what are we at now?
We're dwindling. And, there's the 6 in the pods. I think that there were originally 10 of them in the cage. 2 had died in the crash, and then this other one has died.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
So
they're sending out more, too.
Exactly.
They're going out. Oh, my God. Okay.
Exactly.
I'm sad for unnamed or named.
She does have a name.
Okay.
She does have a name. And because he finds this dead human, he brings Georgie out to be, look, I found this dead body of somebody who is clearly of your species.
This is This can go awry in so many ways. Like, look, dead body.
Look what I found.
Look what I found. It's not a cat situation, I swear.
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
She realizes it's Dominique, and this is a woman who was assaulted by one of the basketball-headed aliens.
Oh my God.
So
Well,
devastating ending for her.
oh.
Poor Dominique, just awful. And Georgie is, of course, devastated.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, this is why we need to go up the mountain. Vectal's absolutely got it. You lead the way.
Salute.
Salute.
I'm on it.
So she grabs a bunch of blankets. They rush up off, to grab the other women. When they get to the ship, someone nails Georgie with snowballs until she's able to be like, hey, it's me. And, of course, they thought she was dead because she's been gone for so long.
So how long has she been gone? Like 2 days?
2-3 days, about.
Gotcha. I also love snowballs are their weapon.
That's all they've got.
I mean, you got to make do.
Yeah, you have to get by with what you've got. And they had the Metlax creeping around the ship at one point, the women did, but they fucked off, I think, when they threw snowballs at them. So the Metlax are back, then this worked last time, so it's going to work
Absolutely.
again, right?
They're just blindly throwing out of the top of that hole. Like, just no need to look.
She gives them the furs that she and Vectal brought, and they're shortly thereafter joined by Vectal, who the other women understandably find fucking terrifying. They're like, what is that and who is that?
Oh, good. A new alien captor.
Wonderful. Kira, who has the alien headpiece, remember, can actually understand his words.
Oh, yay.
Finally, somebody
Yay.
can understand Vectal, and he can understand her. She's able to communicate back. So everybody, even without the headset, understands his body language and how he's so protective and possessive over Georgie.
He's just on top of her like a backpack.
And he says the word mate. And Kira says, hey, Georgie, he's calling you his mate. Just so you know.
There might be a translation error, but this is something to take note of.
Pretty universal.
I love that Kira is sitting there translating when they've been doing charades all this time. And she's like, hey, just quick update. You might be alien married now. Moving on.
And Georgie's, yeah, I don't know about all that stuff, but he is a huge hog and he gives great head. So I'm into it. And the girls are like, damn, you guys fucked.
So, finally, we've gotten to the women supporting women section of the book.
We might not have helped you fight the aliens, but we are in favor of you fucking them.
We will help you get laid. We show up for others, but just in this one specific way.
So Vectal goes out to hunt and gather for the humans while they all kind of grill Georgie about her alien fuckfest. And they share that Dominique, who they found dead, ran off on her own pretty soon after Georgie left and nobody could stop her. Vectal comes back with food, which he does not understand their desire to burn before eating. Salmonella, bro. Have you ever heard of it? Apparently that does not exist. Alienella. Apparently that doesn't exist on Nothoth. And he keeps trying to give Georgie food, which she gives away to the other women. And he's like, oh, for fuck's sake, let me feed you.
My tiny, useless mate is giving away all of her food.
Here comes the train.
I'm monogamous. Please stop.
For the love of God.
I don't want to give food to these other women.
Fuck them. Who cares? They decide they're all ready to sleep and they're just going to sleep in the ship with the other women. And Vectal wants to fuck again. And Georgie's not in front of the children, dear. And he's very confused by this because I guess Sukuis are all into boning in public or something like that. So,
I mean, different cultures.
Exactly. And he's like, okay, whatever. It's fine. Again, because he understands.
Yeah, he's all right. You're not into it, I guess.
That's fine.
You're so weird.
Time's a wasting, girly.
I get it. You don't want to jump on this dick. I don't understand why, but, teach their own, I suppose.
Pretty much. The next morning, Vectal explains through Kira that he can't take them all with him. But he is...
Can't piggyback ride every single one of these
like
women.
Like a possum.
Just all hanging off of him. I can't. This mental image. We're going to need another graphic.
We're going to need more visual aids. He is going to get more of the Sukui to come and help the women because he has to, basically, Georgie is too small and slow and useless as we've discussed, so he has to carry her. He can't carry all of them. And Georgie insists...
He's got every expectation, reasonably, I would assume, that they're all going to be equally as useless and falling into traps constantly.
1,000%.
Like, in the 2 days that I had my girl, she fell in a hole. She fell in a trap. She pissed off the weird anglerfish. His worries are valid. I'm going to need some other dudes to help out.
He really does. Georgie insists on leaving behind the food and water and furs for them because we can get more. You're a capable hunter, my love. Let's leave it with them so that they have something to eat and sleep on.
She's just signing up him for so much labor.
She's his maid. He's like, whatever you want.
I know. He's being real nice about it. I can understand his frustration with the food thing more. She's, get more first, get more stuff. He's, okay. Sure, absolutely.
As you wish.
My mate thinks I'm so capable. Yay. I love this.
It's just so masculine.
Yeah.
And he is actually the chief of the Sakui. So they're going to be able to come back with help when they go to Vektal's village.
Great mate choice.
Wonderful.
Georgie, I know it's magical or whatever. The Kui is the chooser, but great mate choice. Getting the king, the chief.
They're both leaders.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
They have that in common.
Oh, I didn't think about that, but she's totally the leader of this little group. And absolutely. Yes.
They both have leadership skills.
Mm-hmm.
Vektal and Georgie journey to the waypoint between the village and where the cargo hold crashed. And surprising nobody, they're horny again. So they fuck a bunch and then are about to go to sleep. And Georgie notices some lights flashing on the wall of this waypoint place that they're inside of and guesses that they might be in some kind of spaceship, maybe?
Okay.
She jumps up and they melt the ice away from where the light was flashing to find a control panel. Georgie pushes some buttons and the ship begins to talk to her in English.
What? The ship is talking in English? Oh, okay. So this is a human ship.
Maybe not.
Maybe it's just translating.
Maybe not.
Either way, great news for Georgie, who does not have headset.
Exactly. The ship gives her the background of how the Sakui actually came to be on this planet. Apparently 60 of them were traveling for funsies on a little snow vacation and crash landed on the planet.
Oh,
and
okay.
The pilot, who was the only one capable of operating the ship, went and died. So the Sakui got stranded. And this group of Sakui, including Vektal, are the descendants of this group of travelers.
Oh, okay. So they are also stranded on this planet, but just like generationally.
Exactly. This was not their homeworld. And Vektal did not know any of this. So the knowledge kind of died out.
Yeah.
Over generations. And they just saw this place as a safe haven and a waypoint. They had no idea it was a ship.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
The Kui that Vektal
they
has...
have a very similar story.
They do. They really do. They have a lot in common for, people from two completely different planets.
This is why they're mates. This is why they were destined for each other.
Like I had mentioned before, the Kui is that parasite that allows life forms to survive on this planet. There's a toxin in the air that will kill any life form that doesn't have it within 8 days. So Georgie and the other women have very little time left to live without the Kui.
Yeah, I was just about to say we're creeping up on that real quick.
Yeah, the deadline is approaching. And that also means that the other aliens who abducted them are very likely to know about this and will be back to pick them up again soon. The computer offers to give her a linguistic upload of Vektal's language. Georgie agrees and gets laser blasted by it immediately, which knocks her unconscious.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but also just, yeah, sure, alien surgery. With my brain, that seems unimportant.
Don't need that.
Let's go. Deuce is wild. Her decision-making skills are just, go get it.
She's failing up.
What other options do I have rather than getting laser blasted? I don't really see a lot.
Not
I need
many.
to communicate. And she's a leader, so she's going to do something. Don't know if it's the right thing, but she's going to do it.
She gonna do it. She gonna go through with it. When she comes to in Vektal's arms, they can finally communicate. Yay! But Georgie tells him that she may not want to stay on Not Hoth with him and get a Kui if there's a chance she can go home. Oh.
Also, she's like, I finally found a ship that speaks English. There's a chance I can get out of here.
Yeah, and with the ship that they found, even though they're able to use it to communicate and stuff like that, nobody but the pilot who died can pilot it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, but I mean, if I could go back to even my Florida bank teller job, after all of the drama of the past week for this, or 2 weeks for this woman, I'd definitely choose Florida.
100% with her.
Even with bias, I'd choose Florida. I'm so sorry to anybody from Florida who's listening.
We love you, Floridians.
We are uneducated in the ways of Florida. We know you guys are kind of badass. So
hell yeah. Vektal is shocked that Georgie would even consider being away from him because he has these intense feelings about her, they're mates, and he chalks it to the fact that she doesn't have the love symbiote that he does.
yeah, that's the problem. She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know how in love she is with him.
But she will. For her part, Georgie muses that she actually would kind of rather stay with Vektal and get top-tier dick, but she can't decide that for all of the other women, and they need to figure out what all of them want to do as a group. They don't really have many options that do involve going home as much as they want to, unless they can somehow convince their shitbag traffickers to take them back to Earth, which seems unlikely.
Yeah. There's a lot of tough choices here.
Unfortunately, yes.
And she's trying to be democratic.
Mm-hmm. They travel to Vektal's village and meet another Sukui named Rahash, who's darker gray and fiercer looking than Vektal. And he figures out pretty quickly, thanks to Vektal's Kui singing a little Mogwai song, that Georgie is Vektal's mate. Rahash is deeply envious that Vektal has found a mate, and they share that there is a ship full of human women that need rescuing.
Okay, yeah, I love it. I love that he's, oh, I hear your little love song. I want a love song too. Wait, there's more? Opportunity.
Obviously, Rahash finds this very exciting because the Sukui are mostly dudes. But Georgie's like, hold up. Women are not looking to be mated without their consent. We're still just trying to process being kidnapping victims and crash landing on an alien planet. You need to chill. And Vektal agrees immediately and makes it clear to Rahash that this is not open season for him or any of the other male Sukui to go finding mates amongst the women.
Yeah.
No, we're here to save them. We're here to help them.
This is a rescue operation. I know you're, so what is the ratio that these men are all unmated?
I think there's just a handful of female Sukui.
Female Sukui?
Yeah,
okay.
Just there's only a few. So women are not plentiful on this planet. And obviously, the idea of having a mate is going to be very, very exciting to a lot of them that are unmated.
And I like that Vektal is, check yourself.
Yeah, chill out. Vektal also wants Georgie's wrist to be looked at by the healer since it got a little twisted in the crash landing, and they push past Rahash and enter the hollow mountain where the Sukui live, which is centered around a hot spring.
Ooh, fabulous. We love a hot spring.
We do. All of the aliens turn to stare at Georgie in awe, and one of the children asks, "Why is it so ugly?"
Great. I was going to say, what's up with the hairless, non-ridgy girl?
What's going on?
What's happening here?
Vektal makes this grand declaration that she's his mate and he thinks that she's perfect. And then he calls for the healer, only...
It's like a hairless cat. You bring in your hairless cat, be like, what's going on there? Be like, it's mine forever, and I love it. She is beautiful.
She is.
I'm sure.
That's right. So there's only 4 adult females in the Sukui.
Oh, 4.
There's only 4.
That's a low number.
Very, very low ratio. And there is one of the adult females is named Malak, and she's a healer.
Okay.
He takes Georgie to his cozy cave, and she crawls into his bed while Malak tends to her, and Vektal goes off to talk to the other Sukui hunters. Malak can't do much for her because she doesn't have a kui, and explains that to get one, they must hunt something called the Great Sechosts, which contains the kui needed to survive on Not Hoth. Even children get one after being alive for a few days. It does help the Sukui also endure the cold of the planet.
Oh, good. So she'll be a little warmer for her Florida self. So she has to hunt it? Nobody else can hunt it for her?
No. The Sukui can hunt it.
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
the Sukui can hunt it. No, Georgie.
Because again, she's kind of useless. Let's be clear here.
On this planet, she is not in her element at all. So she's not doing it.
Good. And it's also good to know that they don't make the babies hunt it. They'll provide it for the babies.
Go with God. Malak also explains that your kui is like another organ and only really activates when you find your mate. And prior to finding hers, Malak actually used to hook up with Vektal.
Okay.
But Malak found a different mate within the clan. She was not Vektal's mate.
Okay.
So they used to hook up, but they are not together anymore, obviously, because she found her mate. And Georgie's kind of jealous.
Yeah. It's one thing to, okay, fine, you're experienced, which, like, good. We love experience.
We do.
But also be like, oh, I didn't know I was talking to her.
Exactly.
I didn't know we were hanging out like that. I just wanted a heads up. No big deal.
Would have been
fine.
nice.
It's all in the past.
It's fine. I'm not going to be angry. Yeah. We switch to Vectel's POV where he's talking to the hunters who are asking him many questions about the human women, and he explains that the clitoris is a third nipple, but
Fabulous.
But he doesn't go into too much intimate detail about Georgie's anatomy because it's personal, and he's not going to talk about her body.
Yeah, who knows if the other ones have that?
Might just be a mutation on her.
Maybe she's the only one with that third nipple. That's amazing. I'm in love with that descriptor. Oh, and that's gonna live. That's gonna live in my chest somewhere,
rent free forever.
Yes.
He gets together a group of hunters willing to come along to rescue the women. All of them are young and unmated males who are clearly very intrigued by this group of human women, and they agree to set off in the morning. He returns to Georgie in his cave, and naturally they fuck again, and he whispers sweet nothings to her about having his kit. Georgie asks him to clarify what he means by that, and of course he says he means baby, and that a Kui chooses a mate based on their compatibility to breed, which means that contrary to what Georgie originally thought, he can absolutely get her pregnant and probably already has.
Ooh, man.
What a communication. What a thing to find out at this point. And Georgie's not...
Also, I would be terrified because he's 7 feet tall.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that.
I would be horrified.
How big's that baby gonna be?
How big's that baby gonna be? Like, childbirth is kind of fraught for human women. I don't know. I'd be like, please, fingers crossed, do these babies come out as small eggs? I need some more clarification here.
We haven't seen anybody give birth, so technically they could. Georgie's not thrilled about this, but she's relying on Vectel for literally everything, including the rescue of the other human women, so she's conflicted as they trudge to the ship the next day with the other Sukui hunters. The hunters also stop by the spaceship that gave Georgie the Sukui language, so some of them are able to learn English from the spaceship the way that she got laser blasted.
Everybody gets laser blasted. Lasers for you, lasers for you.
Everybody gets a laser. They enter the ship to find that the women are extremely weak and sickly, probably due to the sickness of not having the Kui. The hunters come in and bring them food and water, and Georgie can hear several of the Sukui resonating for the women. And she's, all of you get the fuck out. We need to talk alone.
Oh, so
Human
she can
only.
hear them now? The resonations.
The vibrations.
Oh gosh. They walk in and everybody's like, my little love heart's singing its song. Amazing. It's a ship full of mates.
Georgie explains to them that they need to decide together what to do, and if they're going to stay, they have to take the symbiont, the Kui, to survive. She mentions that they could fight their kidnappers when they return for them, but the women are all too weak to even fathom the idea of fighting back. And even if that means that hot aliens are dying to knock them up, they're all committed to staying on Not Hoth.
You don't have much of another choice. And if you take the Kui into you, your little lovely symbiote, so we don't use the word parasite, does that mean you have to stay on the planet? Or could you technically...
There's no rule that says that you have to stay on the planet. I guess technically you could leave. Again, I'm very early in the series, so I don't know if they ever relocate to another planet after this, but...
If it turns toxic if you leave or something like that.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't necessarily think so, but who knows? They also need to wake up the women who are in those stasis pods. She hasn't even told Vectel about them yet, and because there's more. Georgie is relieved by the fact that they want to stay because she also wants to stay with her alien baby daddy Vectel. Yeah. She goes to tell him this news. He's overjoyed, and she also shares that there are more women asleep in pods that will be confused and scared, but Vectel's like, yay, more pussy for my bros. They wake up the other women who are understandably angry and terrified and explain the new reality to them while Vectel talks to his hunters who share that the Kui-bearing beast, the Sakost, is near, and that in order to survive, the women will, of course, need to take on the Kui. Liz shares that she and some of the others aren't sold on the idea, but it's clear at this point that they will definitely die if they don't.
Liz is out here with all of her actually powers being, are we 100%?
And yeah, no, this is...
like, you're basically coughing up blood.
You have no choice.
The Sakost.
Another word if I don't know if I'm pronouncing right.
Sakost. I love it.
Internet, let me know. Kira gets a transmission through her headpiece that the bad aliens are coming back. So the women have to be carried out of the cargo hold by the Sakui as they go in search of the Sakost.
Oh, good. We've got to gear up for a fight, too. Gosh, these women have very little choices to be made.
Yeah.
I think it's very nice that Georgie's allowing them to choose anything.
Really, seriously.
Because, I mean, of course, we let everybody choose their own way, but what other options are there other than team up with the Sakui, beat down the bad guys? This is the choice.
This is the only option. The women who were in stasis that have just been woken up are crying and miserable, and Georgie's kind of annoyed with them about it because at least they haven't been suffering. You don't know what it's been like for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I get it, but you don't know what it's been like for the rest of us.
Out of fucks. She's given all of her fucks to fucking. No more.
Vectal sends them to hide in the trees as the hunters pursue the Sakost, which Georgie describes as a Macy's Day Parade float with legs. It has blue eyes, and I kind of imagine it like an alien woolly mammoth, personally.
Okay.
Here, Liz shares that she was actually a champion archer as a teenager, but there's no way she could take something that massive down. We are all equally useless.
Look at Liz. Not only does she have nerd powers, she's also an archer. That is the nerdiest of the sports, though.
I don't know.
Is there a nerdier sport?
What is a nerdier sport than archery? Internet, let us know.
Belovedly, I feel like that's a really nerdy sport.
It kind of is. It's kind of badass, but it is a little nerdy.
It's super badass.
Yes.
Absolutely. Falconry. Maybe.
So Vectal takes down the Sakost, and they slice it open and take out its heart, where dozens of tiny glowing worms inside the Kui. He tells Georgie that it needs to enter via an incision on her neck.
Oh, honestly, that's better than having to eat it.
Yes, true. And even though
You just have to get cut open and put the worms inside?
Yeah.
Great.
And not even plural worms, just one.
Oh, just one worm? I don't know. It doesn't make it better. Maybe that they glow.
That's fair. Even though Georgie is terrified, she needs to hold it together for the other women, so she agrees, telling Vectal that she loves him.
Oh,
just in case something bad happens.
She's acknowledging. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, because we don't know what introducing the Kui, if it will really fix the problem.
We have no idea.
If it's going to reject it.
Exactly.
It is like another organ.
Mm-hmm. The Kui enters the incision Vectal makes on her neck, and she passes out immediately. But when she wakes up, Georgie feels...
Every time this girl has surgery, she passes out. She's had a lot of surgeries in a very short period
She really
of time.
has. When she wakes up, she feels warm even out in the snow thanks to the Kui. And Vectal tells her all of the other human women have decided to take on the Kui. So everybody has one now.
Yay.
We're so happy. Georgie suddenly feels unbearably horny as the Kui vibrates in her chest. And Vectal explains that that's her resonance. So she understands now what he's been feeling this whole time.
Yeah, she gets it. You are also my mate. I loved you before, but now my vagina does as well. Even more than it did before.
And before, it really did.
It really liked it previously, but now I'm vibrating internally and and end of sentence.
Vibrating in all of the ways. Others are also resonating as they're tended to by the Sakui, and suddenly Georgie realizes that Liz and Rahash are missing. Turns out Rahash and Liz are mates, so he just straight up kidnapped her.
Oh, good God, Rahash. Oh, boy. We kind of got that energy from him.
We kind of knew it was coming. But
he was going to make some bad decisions.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Vectal promises that Rahash will not harm Liz, but that he will answer to the clan when they find him again.
Yeah.
Because he's like, that's not cool.
We told you to be chill, bro.
Yeah, and you are not being cool.
You are not being chill.
Being the opposite of cool right now. Rahash is a very accomplished hunter and wanderer, and he's like, we're not going to find him until he wants us to find him. So eventually he will come back with Liz, but we just don't know when that's going to be. Since Georgie has fuck on the brain, she drags Vectal off so they can try it doggy style because he's never been able to because all Sakui have tails. So you can't really do it doggy style with the women Sakui.
Sorry,
they have
for
tails.
a moment I was very confused and is his tail in the way of her pegging him? But this was with other female Sakui. Okay. I'm worried about the placement of that spur though.
You know what? Very, very fair point. It might be great. It might be terrible.
Maybe just don't go in all the way.
Yeah, just partial penetration.
It's just pumping. It's...
While they're mid-bone, the spaceship of the kidnappers returns and hovers over the cargo hold where the women previously were, and they're literally mid-fuck and pausing in mid-hump.
We forgot.
And it hovers over the cargo hold where the women previously were, and then fucks off when it realizes that their bounty is gone.
Oh.
So the other aliens leave. There's no fight to be had.
Oh, hey. Well, that's really convenient. Oh, that's good.
Great news. Great news.
Nobody wanted to... This is a bunch of lovers, not fighters.
Exactly.
So, I mean, they can fight, but
they would rather not.
Let's not endanger anybody.
They would rather not.
I like it.
Georgie, now knowing that her new life is about to start with Vectol on this strange alien planet with their half-alien kid, is stoked. And that's the end of Ice Planet Barbarians.
Oh, my gosh. This story is incredible.
I knew you'd love it.
I'm obsessed. I was sold before. I was sold on Blue Aliens. What's not to love? But this sounds like so much fun.
It really is a fun read. You go through it so quickly, and the second book is about Liz and Rahash, so you find out what happens with them,
right away,
how that goes. And then I think it's just all of the other women who mate with the different Sukui and stuff like that.
I'm sure we're going to get a Kira book. And
yes, I believe Kira's book is the third. Perfect. And like I said, I was holding off on reading it because I wanted to wait until we confirmed that everybody wants to hear more about Ice Planet Barbarians. I know that you do.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Yes. The speed with which I will go read this book myself.
As you should.
Having heard the entire plot. Cool. Now I'm in it.
I need to experience
I need to experience every word. This is great.
It's so fantastic. So that
sounds like such a fun romp.
It really is. It's a pretty wild ride. And with that is the end of the episode. Thank you everybody for listening.
Yes. This was a really fun one.
I'm so glad you liked it. I hope all of you did
more
too.
Creative anatomy. Let's go. Whole hog. Let's get into the monster fucking books, Marleigh.
Yes, I'm into it. Well, I know that not necessarily next episode, but soon, you might have a monster fucking book.
I have all of the monster fucking books, Marleigh.
You're going to summarize for me.
Our reading style, it's a good thing. Part of our friendship is that we don't tend to read the same books. Mm-hmm. Is that I hang around a different internet. And there's no better. There's only different. But I'm ready to traumatize you in a good way, Marleigh.
I can't wait. I am so excited. I can't wait to just be a newborn baby coming into this world of just even more intense monster.
Yeah, I'm going to find something for you. I'm going to find something with new terminology that's like coming from a textbook that you're going to have to...
Ooh.
Like, how is learning the word proboscis important here? And I'll tell you why, but we'll get to it. It's eventual. There's a long list of, and if any of our listeners start sending us suggestions, feel free, by the way.
Please do. We would love if you did. bookemporium@gmail.com. Please send us your suggestions.
Yeah. If you want to send us suggestions of recommended reading, it might end up on my list. First, we'll start fighting over it eventually. But,
yes, we absolutely will. But thank you all again so much for listening. Please follow us on social media. We are Book Emporium Podcast on Instagram because they wouldn't let us put porn in the name.
Rules.
So stupid. And then our email address is bookemporium@gmail.com. Please feel free to reach out to us with recommendations, with feedback. Tell us what you like. Maybe don't tell us what you didn't like because we're sensitive.
No. We love you. I want to keep our cooey calls for you.
My cooey is resonating for each and every one of you who is listening to the show right now.
I love it. All right. See you next time.
Bye.